Hi there, welcome to this video tutorial for the new Thames Valley District School Board school websites. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the news module. When a user first comes to your website, they'll see this pop-up window, and this is a news item that's set as an alert banner. I'll show you how to do that a little bit later, but users are required to actually close this before moving on and viewing the rest of your website. So your news items will actually appear directly on your homepage on the left-hand column here. We have a featured news story at the top, and then the rest are listed below. When we click on View All News, we're taken to our news module where all the news items are actually listed out in full, and users can click Read More to discover more about that news item. So you're going to want to have your school community subscribe to your news feed, and they'll do that by clicking on this subscribe button, which will prompt them to put their email address and other details in. And they can subscribe to both the regular news and any emergency alert banners that you may publish. So to access the news module, we're actually going to log in. I'm back on my home page here, and I'm going to hit Control twice, which will lead me to the login screen, and I'll put my details in. And then I'll access the workbench by clicking on the home icon in the top left-hand corner. Okay, so here we are. To access the news module, we'll actually go to our More Plus menu and News Manager. So this will actually open a new tab, and if you have your pop-up blocker activated, you'll need to turn that off in order to access this area. The first thing we'll see here is our search criteria. This is meant for when you have numerous news articles, then you can search through them to access them easier to provide edits or updates. So we're going to jump right ahead down to the bottom and add a news item to our website. So you'll see there's a few required fields here. They're marked by a red asterisk. The first one's already filled out for us. That's just asking for the language that this news article will be listed in. The next is the news feed. So we'll need to determine a news feed that we want to publish this to. So you'll see that we do have emergency alert banners, and those are those information pop-ups that appear at the beginning when you first navigate to the web page. And you can set those as different colors depending on the severity of the alert. You might want to use this for school closures or bus cancellations to notify your users that that's taken place. But if it's just a general news story, we'll choose the general feed, and then we'll close this menu simply by clicking the arrow again. We'll then give our news article a title and a brief description of what is taking place. So in this description area, you have a toolbar, so we can give some text treatments such as bold and italic. We can also provide bulleted or numbered lists. You can copy directly from a Word document using the Paste from Word icon. And you can link using the link tool. So I might want to link off to, whoops. I'm going to open that in a new window because it's not on my school website. And one thing I forgot to do there actually was set a title, which is an AODA compliance piece. There. Moving on. we can publish this news article today at 2 o'clock, or by clicking on this calendar icon, I can actually publish this next month at any time I choose. Let's say 1 p.m. And I can also set this news article to expire. So if it is an alert pop-up banner, we may want that to expire the next day at, let's say, 5:30 a.m. If we do want our news article to appear as a featured image, or sorry, a featured news article, we will click that checkbox. And to give you an idea of what this looks like, again, when we come to our web page, our featured news item is the one at the top, and it gives it a basic or a brief description of the text that's in that news article. Just close that tab. So we have the ability to upload images to go along with our story. So I will upload an image very quickly here. I'll click the Browse button to look through my computer. Desktop. Here's a nice image to use, and I will give the image a caption. And then I will click Upload. So I have the ability to edit or crop that image. And if you have more than one image, you can also set a primary, which would probably be the one at the top of the page. We can add attachments in the same manner. So if I click Browse again, I can look through my computer documents. And give it a friendly name. And then click Upload. Now the last checkbox, do not send subscription email. If I click that, it would not send this news article to those people who have clicked the subscribe button and submit their email to my website. If it's unselected, this story will be delivered immediately after it's posted. So, being that this is just a demonstration, I'm going to click the do not send subscription email in case anyone has subscribed to my website. I'll then click the add button. But if I want to see what my news article might look like, I'll click preview. And it brings up my article in, oops, that's not it. Brings up my article in a new tab here. So as you can see, here's the image I inserted, and here's the document that I attached. So I'll click add, and it confirms if I do actually want to publish that today and now. Okay, so now you can see that my news article is now listed in the search results page, and I can click on it and edit that news item should I wish to. So I have this posted date of Monday, October 1st at 1 o'clock p.m. So it won't show up on my website until that date and time. If I want to delete that news item, I can just, again, select it and click delete. It will then be removed from my website and from the back end.